So, I had explored around, looking to see if I could find other towns to connect to the pathing I'd already done. And I encountered a biome that didn't exist the last time I played. So I started a new spawn, a new seed. Well, more specifically, I went to Chunk Base and searched. I limited the map to just show me the spawn location and just show me this, the bamboo biome, so that I could re-roll random seeds until I found one that spawned in it. Because it and they did not exist the last time I played. And randos, me included, are no, yes, way more effective at that, these fuckers and us, and that one is a different color, are way more effective than real world, but pandas at the reproducing, they're so bad at it. They are so bad at making new babies. Pandas are notoriously bad at reproduction, so this is hilarious to me that I can make so many so quickly. No? But they'll also just, sit and chill and eat. But we can get off color ones. Okay. But so, and I'm not giving myself stuff to the extent that I was doing for that other experiment, because I have, built some things. I also found a bunch of copper and some other stuff. So while I am enchanting my shit to make it last longer, I am mostly building my own stuff. But I had gone digging and found more stuff that is new to me and is pretty and is in that other set of chests. And yes, this lines up perfectly with spawn on purpose. But so I found cave, but that green is new. I poked around and dug up stuff. There is actually more for me to do up here. But I got distracted by what that green stuff was. I actually busted most of that hole in it. I do have a way down. Here? Here, yes. I should flag you. No. No, that isn't it. dug a hole and got down there. Had to go over more. Or more specifically, I think I fell down and then carved a hole on the way up. But the moss and the moss carpet, which I've dug up, and these glow berries, the axolotls, commonly mispronounced as axolotls. But these and those flowers and, well, those things, those big drip leaves or whatever. I think I've gotten all the other stuff. I'll take some more moss carpet, sure. Started. Be careful not to break through the moss and fall down, because there's a lot more down to go. But yeah, I've got some of these and the plain ones. Azaleas? Azaleas. But so that's, yeah, all of this is new to me. And it also happens to be an aesthetic I like. So, of course, I'll end up building something with it. Relatedly, if I were going to make something out of regular stone, actually mossy cobblestone I prefer, so like, well, jungles I'd gotten into liking, well, one, appreciating the trees because you get the 2x2 ones. Yeah, there aren't any berries on that part. No, it's not glowing. But I had started with jungles because, one, they had the big trees, meaning you can make charcoal and have lots of resources there, but also that used to be the only way to get cats. So that's how I got in the habit of jungles to begin with. So that there's something adjacent to them is convenient in that it works with an aesthetic I'm already used to working with. Let's get you out of my way. There. But yeah, big trees that you can climb the vines up. At one point I was building houses in the canopies of the big trees. But spruce, that came came up because spruce trees and mossy cobblestone. Because spruce trees, well, they don't really want to have to deal with the cold, but spruce trees grow very tall and straight, and so have the similar to the big jungle trees of lots of tall tree to work with, and sometimes those happen to also have a bunch of mossy cobblestone, and I like the aesthetic of the mossy cobblestone. I like the green. But yeah, I am having to be very careful. One, because this ship breaks really easy, but also, I mean, fall down, fast travel, kinda directly up. But it's still, I am trying to explore, and there is a lot of down. But yeah, these lush caves, I had looked some stuff up, mostly how to like, see, I wasn't trying to get the moss, I was just trying to get the azalea. How to get the ashlots and take care of them. I'll have to build myself a pond. And then I'll have to go find a place where I can find tropical fish so I can breed them. So I can feed them, so I can breed them. But yeah. Fuck you, bat. I saw you. That section's not as far down. If I fall, it won't kill me. And then I can... That connects back up to a place where I have footing. So that might be the best way to do that. Yeah. Unless through here has a shorter path down somewhere. I don't think it does. Oh. Hi. Something, because I looked it up, I know that they require water that's 2 deep, not just 1, but this place didn't have anywhere that's got water that's just, that's depth of 2. Um, so, in places where I think clay has the room to spare. I've been digging little deeper spots. Bucket. Yeah. Nice. I wanted more of you. And yeah, I noticed that these will do that and then eventually pop back up. But yeah, poking around stuff that's new to me and going, ooh, pretty. And thinking about where and how I might want to build with it. Of course you're gonna mess up this. I see you, diamonds. Of course I don't have any underwater enchantments at the moment. But I also disabled death from drowning. So it'll be fine. Now that's gonna fuck up that. But it's fine. Oh. You. Oh? What are... Ah! That wasn't quite what I was trying to do, but sure. Mm, that's mostly dark, but not as dark as it can get, I think. In case it was unclear why I wasn't lighting things more aggressively. Oh. I am trying to light when I've gotten to the furthest extent of the current light. And it is not going to get any darker from there. Well, fuck it. Now see, these materials were new the last time I played. So it's amethyst. So that's for anyone who plays this often enough to know how many versions, because I know it's multiples, but I'm not sure how many, or um, just how many updates there were between the two. Hi! Yeah, because I know there's a greater than one increment. That one's the rare color, if I remember what I saw correctly. You're all cute, even the brown one. No fucking bats. There was some stuff I hadn't broken down, but it's seen on this. You weren't what I was thinking of, but sure. I'll grab you. But yeah, no, I saw the moss and got real distracted by exploring more of this level. Oh, speaking of amethyst. Hello. Ah! Fuck. I knew I wasn't looking where I was going. At least I didn't fall very far. I'm very fond of purple. That they happened to make geodes that are essentially ace flags because of the black, then the white, then the purple. And of course, by the time they made these, I was entirely playing on peaceful, so I didn't have to worry about these being really weak stones. So I could just decorate with the ace flag. Because they made ace flag geodes for me. Well, that neither of those things were the intent, the ace flag or for me specifically, but I do appreciate it. And it is funny that I found one after it had come up. So, of course, this whole thing, when I was finding them underwater, it was much easier to harvest them. But, no. Oh, that's fine. You know what? I will make myself an actual walking path. And I will do this properly, because I did not light the path to indicate that I had gone this way. And then I can see you from there. But I'm not gonna do don't fall. Won't kill me, I just don't want to have to get back up again. But yeah, the way I'm doing this is closer to what you could call a normal way of exploring and whatnot for me. I haven't built anything yet just because there's new stuff and I'm not sure how much of it I'll want to use. How much of it I'll find and then how much of it I'll want to use. And I don't want to look it up. I should probably finish the main chamber before I come off poking around at the sides. I try to be methodical, but I do get distracted. In some cases, quite literal, ooh shiny. Other cases, more metaphorical. This is what I saw this when I still had the stone pick. So it had to wait until I made this. Is there anything else? I remembered it was there. I had remembered it was on this level some fucking where. And around towards the side, because, you know, it wasn't one of the first things I found. You go down and go at least a little somewhere. You are closer to where I come down, so you should get checked out sooner than other things farther from it. Okay. The other side of it is somewhere I've been, so that's fine. Okay. Oh. There are little holes where I found ore, but there were also side chutes that I didn't explore, and I haven't dug up any of the gravel. So there could be ore or other stuff hiding in there. I also haven't gone up the walls. Clearly, I will get some stuff doing that. Real world, good. Minecraft, no. Now, as someone who... Okay, well, I was a double major. I was a double science major. One of them was marine biology. The other one was... They called it captive wildlife care and education. It's essentially how to be a zookeeper or wildlife biology without a fucking thesis as an undergrad, because I was not going to do a fucking thesis as an undergrad. But as someone who went to school for related shit, I'm quite aware about how fucking incompetent as breeders pandas are. So that particular quirk of this is weird to me. Funny, but weird. As someone who has a background that means I'm familiar with how bad they are at it, I would have appreciated if they would have a very high percentage chance of just sitting there and chewing the bamboo instead of breeding. Because, pandas be bad at breeding. Um, you all take. You. Mhm. Okay. Fuck bats. Well, this is not connecting to somewhere I've been, so... Well, you might be... Oh. You're there, so yeah. I have maybe seen you from that other side. Okay. Because I don't anticipate there are two geodes down here. And this one cave network. Fucking bats. Now, because I have the tall trees that I can have vines up as an option, I'm not sure how elevated a house I want to make. maybe also look up how high, if there's a cutoff height for bamboo, because it seems like maybe. Oh. I have also noticed that these guys will do that, which I hadn't seen wildlife do in the past. Just, oh, hey, you happen to have this thing we'll eat. We'll just take it. Fucking goobers. I do like the look of deep slate. Oh, especially compared to regular fucking stone. Oh no, use that to fill in things. Excuse you. And yeah, I have found a fuck ton of, god damn it, copper. Yeah, and with building in these in the past, since they have the little branch sections that come off on in tiers, they're usually far enough apart that you can build a floor extending from where one is. I mean, defoliate it first, but or not. You can't put some things on top of leaves, but you can walk on it just fine. It doesn't break down so long as it's connected to wood. But build a floor off of one, and then they're usually separated by enough that I can build a floor off of the second one and put railings around the edges so I wouldn't fall the fuck off by accident anyway. But yeah, there's enough new materials, and I'm gonna have to experiment with how I wanna work with that, because while I can't actually attach anything to the side of the bamboo, if it has a fixed height limit, or even if it doesn't, I can maybe put something over the top of it such that it seems like it's the stilts something's built on rather than those, but it's fine if I just use those. I can't imagine that brown one. You did. I'm gonna wanna keep breeding you and see if the color does anything else. I could look it up, but why not experiment with the genetics myself? weird to me. And there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. It's just going to continue to be weird to me because they are so bad at it. So notoriously bad at making more pandas. Oh boy. Anyway, this. More specifically, most of the contents of this are what I've decided to do with this. I might need to look up a few things just to see what I can do with them without having to spend the time testing and deconstructing and whatnot. But we'll see. Depends on what I have the brain and space to do. Sometimes it's easier to just putz around in the game. Sometimes it's easier to look it up.